Hello everyone, welcome to my channel #Masala Chai, adding that perfect spice to your life. Today's video is Eid special. Since I'm missing so much being on the road, enjoying Ramzan food walk like I do every year this time, I thought how about preparing something at home and share with you all. Halim, Nalli Nihari, Dal Gosht are some of my most favorite of this time. Those who have been to Mumbai's iconic Shalimar at Muhammad Ali Road know what exactly do they bring to your table. Today, I am remembering one of the dishes that I have tried there once. Yes friends, today I have decided to prepare Dal Gosht in my kitchen and will share easy step-by-step recipe with you all so that you all can equally enjoy it. Let's check the ingredients required for Dal Gosht. This will serve around 2 to 3 people. First things first, we will require mutton of around 250 to 300 grams, some chana dal around 1 cup which I have soaked in water for 3 to 4 hours and then drained water and kept it aside. In whole garam masalas, 1 cinnamon stick, around 4 to 5 green cardamom, some whole black pepper, some long around 5 to 6, jeera around 1 teaspoon, dhania powder around 2 teaspoons, some Kashmiri red chili powder around 1.5 teaspoon, some bay leaf, salt to taste and haldi powder around half teaspoon. Homemade garam masala around 1.5 teaspoons. If you want to know the recipe of homemade garam masalas, please leave it in the comment. I'll do a video on that. You can also use any other garam masalas you have at home. 2 big size onions, finely sliced. 1 medium sized tomato, finely chopped. Some coriander leaves, around 5 to 6 green chilies. Ginger garlic paste around 1 to 2 tablespoons. And also some ginger cut into julienne for garnishing. Also around 5 to 6 tablespoons of any white cooking oil and some water. Let's get started with the cooking. Turn on the gas and heat the pressure cooker. Then add around 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil. Nicely heat it. You can add more oil if you want to, but I like to keep it this much to make it little healthy. When oil is nicely heated, add the whole garam masalas, the cinnamon stick, the black pepper, long, green cardamom and bay leaf. After about a minute, we will add the finely sliced onion. Keep the gas on high flame and nicely fry it. After frying the onions on high flame for about 2 minutes, when it becomes light golden brown in color, we will add our mutton, and on the high flame we will keep frying the mutton for about 1 to 2 minutes. Now adding ginger garlic paste of around 1 tablespoon. After frying the mutton for about a minute, we will add our powdered spices, dhania powder, the Kashmiri red chili powder and haldi powder and nicely mix it. To prevent the masalas from getting burnt, we will add around 1/4 cup of water and keep the gas on high flame and keep stirring it. After frying it for a minute, let's add the tomatoes and nicely mix it. After frying the tomatoes for about a minute, we will add around 1.5 cups of water because now we need to pressure cook the meat. Let's wait on high flame till you get a nice boil and keep stirring it. Once you see the boil, close the pressure cooker and pressure cook it for 2 to 3 whistles. After 2 whistles, I have removed the pressure and this is how our mutton looks. We now need to turn on the gas and start cooking this on high flame, ensuring that all water is dried up and oil is separated from the masala. This may take about 4 to 5 minutes. After cooking this for about 5 minutes, this is how the mutton should look like. Oil has been separated from the masala completely. Let's now tilt the pressure cooker slightly and with the help of a spoon, keep some oil aside. I am trying to take about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil and this will be used at the end for garnishing. Don't forget to keep the gas on simmer while you are separating the oil, else the masalas will be burnt. Now in this, we are adding the soaked chana dal and the green chilies, which has been cut into 2 pieces. Nicely give it a mix. Add salt to taste. I am adding around 3 cups of water in it and waiting to get a boil on high flame, post which I will be pressure cooking it for up to 4 to 5 whistles on medium flame. Please do not keep it on high flame while pressure cooking. After 5 whistles, this is how it should look. Our dal is completely cooked through and this is the time I will remove the green chilies as much as possible and also the whole garam masalas, as the flavor has already gone inside. After removing the extras, I am turning on the gas and keeping it on simmer and using this tool to mash our dal. Use this as per the consistency that you are looking for. I prefer to have a very smooth consistency of my dal. Afterwards, I am adding the garam masala and little bit of freshly chopped coriander and nicely mixing it. Keeping the gas on high flame and gently covering it with the lid so that the flavors remain inside. Meanwhile, in a separate pan, I am preparing the tadka. When the pan is nicely hot, I am adding around 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Ensure that the oil is nicely hot and then add jeera. Wait till it crackles and then add the ginger, which is cut into julienne. Let's add the onion as well. Keep the gas on high flame and try to use a fork here to work with the onions better. After about a minute, we will add the oil which was kept aside. This helps in getting a great color while garnishing. When the onions are crispy and golden brown, let's add the tadka in the dal and give it a very good mix. Keep the gas on high flame and this is the time when we will just cook it for last couple of minutes with the lid on it. After 2 minutes, I have turned the gas off and guys, our dal gosht is completely ready to be served and enjoyed. I can't even tell you how good it smells with all the goodness of mutton and the spices. A must try in your kitchen. Do try it and share your feedback in the comment section. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to #MasalaChai. So, isn't it very tempting, guys? I love to have this with rumali roti the most. However, this time I had it with simple homemade chapatis. Trust me, guys, it tasted heavenly. Please try in your kitchen quickly and let me know your experience. It's a very flavorful, wholesome meal and you will definitely enjoy it. Also, if not subscribed to the channel yet, take out a second and click on the subscribe button. And keep pouring your love by recreating my recipes in your kitchen and like, share and subscribe to #Masala Chai. Bye.